G'day. Look, we haven't posted a video for, I think it's several weeks now. Like the rest of the world, these are pretty crazy times, and we've obviously got competing priorities when it comes to making YouTube videos. But hopefully today's video marks a return of our weekly uploads. Let's hope so. Look, today's video I want to talk about something that's really hot off the press, quite literally. And it's a media release from the Chief Minister of the Northern Territory. And it's directly related to the sorts of things we talk about on this channel, being solar and batteries. So the announcement today is about two things. One is a battery energy storage system worth $30 million. It's going to be put in on the Darwin-Katherine energy grid. And it's got all of the usual benefits of large-scale batteries, grid-connected batteries, so increased stability, reduction in carbon emissions. For those people who don't live in the Northern Territory, you might not know our government had committed to a 50% renewables by 2030, so this certainly helps with that. And it'll mean not having to have that large spinning reserve and things like that. They expect this $30 million plan to pay for itself in, I think it was 5 years. This is so hot off the press I haven't memorised it yet. It's something like that. It's sort of 4 or 5 years, which is really incredible. So, that's really great news for our grid. We've got pretty good, in terms of stability, our grid is pretty good up here. But we can have large cyclones and events like that mean sometimes quite long interruptions to supply. I think our largest one was 4 or 5 days after a large cyclone with no power. So not saying that this battery fixes all of that, but this is where the second part comes in. So the second thing that was announced today is the household and business battery scheme. So just to summarise what that is, government will give a $6,000 grant for new solar installations as long as they have a battery. I think they're removing grants for just solar installations. Again, if you're not really familiar with the Northern Territory, we're absolutely prime solar country. We only have, a large portion of the Northern Territory only has 2 seasons, wet and dry. And plenty of long sunny days. So we're really prime solar territory. In fact, the Sun Cable project, which if it goes ahead will be one of the largest solar projects in the world, will be built down near Tennant Creek in the Northern Territory. So that goes to show you sort of how prime the Northern Territory is for solar. And traditionally what we've had is so we've got a lot of solar on rooftops and businesses in the Northern Territory. But not a lot of batteries, batteries at home. And the reason is we've always had a 1-to-1 feed-in tariff. So I think our current rate is about just a tick over 26 cents a kilowatt hour. And you get the same, you get a tick over 26 cents a kilowatt hour as your feed-in tariff as well. So, certainly I've got a friend in the solar industry. When I've spoken to him about getting a battery, the advice is that it doesn't stack up only because you're getting such good feed in. You might as well feed it back into the grid. So what this $6,000 grant is going to do, they've, I think, been quite clever with the way this is structured. So a $6,000 grant for new solar as long as it has batteries. You can also use that grant to add smart inverters and batteries to an existing solar installation. So that's really good news. Minimum battery size of 7 kilowatt hours. And the trade-off is the feed-in tariff's going to drop from this 1-to-1, which is a tick over 26 cents, down to 8.3 cents. So the other thing is that is doing, as much as everyone loves a 1-to-1 feed-in tariff, it's probably not sustainable in the longer term. What this does is incentivize batteries. So as well as there being an incentive through the feed-in tariff rate, there's a $6,000 grant as well to assist with putting batteries on your solar or a new solar installation with batteries. So, yeah, look, I'm really excited about that. I think this came through, like the media release happened just a few hours ago this morning, and I've already fired off an email to my friendly solar installer to talk about a system for us with batteries and things like that. So we'll keep you posted on how that goes. If you don't live in the Northern Territory, obviously this is not directly relevant to you, but what it shows is what governments can do to incentivise, whether that be batteries, solar installation, all of those things. So we've seen it in South Australia. There's a video a little while ago that Tesla Tom put on his Ludicrous Feed channel. I think that was in certain areas of New South Wales, Hunter Valley from memory. G'day Tom, if you're watching this as well. So this is just another example of how policy and incentives can change behaviour. So I think that we'll see in the Northern Territory having almost no batteries at the moment to there being I'm hoping a real sort of a splurge on batteries, because the other thing it'll do is about, for us at home in particular, it's about energy security. And I think Tom talked about that on his video. It's a pretty common thing for batteries at home. One of the things is obviously feed-in and the economics of it. The other part is just energy security. So certainly something we're going to look very seriously at, and we'll keep you posted how we go with that. Look, a pretty short video today just to get back on the horse again. These are very unusual times we find ourselves in at the moment. So wherever you are in the world, we hope that your families and your loved ones are safe and well, and that you stay that way. And hopefully when we get out the other side of this, hopefully everyone gets out of the other side of all of this, and we can once again resume our safe EV travels. So yeah, stay safe everybody. Follow all of your local advice in relation to lockdowns and all of the medical things that you need to be having a look at. This is pretty serious times, and no doubt everyone's got that by now, and we're taking this all very seriously. So sending all of our love to all of you. Hope that you're all safe and well. We'll hopefully start pumping out some more videos as well for those of you who like our channel, to help you pass the time. And we look forward to talking to you all again soon. And that'll do for now. I don't even know how to sign off anymore. If you like this video, thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the bell. Stay safe. We'll see you next time. Cheers. Bye-bye.